Hey ladies and gentlemen, my name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. Today's date is October 21st, 2014. The reason why I'm making this video, well, actually I'm just gonna, have to fly right into the subject matter of this video. Tomorrow I got a court date with the skanky House of Ill Repute, the Hall of Justice, downtown San Diego. And it's in reference to a ticket that I was given to by two filthy, skanked out UCSD police officers that came to my hiking area in August 27, 2014, this hiking area being 3.5 miles off campus. Okay? Now, so I got to go downtown San Diego to the Hall of Justice to find out what's going to go on. It's the court date that's on the ticket, so I got to go. Hang on a second. Now, let's see what time it is. Right now it's 4:31. I meant to go today to move some property to another hiking area that I've been setting up, and I didn't go because I woke up with a migraine cluster. Anybody that suffers from migraines know that if you don't keep a small migraine in check, okay, that it can easily, boom, just like that, turn into a full-blown one, and then you can be debilitated for 3 or 4 days. So since I had this court date tomorrow morning, I didn't want that to occur, which could have caused me to either miss the court date, or it could have caused me to be in, well, let me just put it this way, not 100% when I'm going down into the Hall of Justice, where I've been gang stalked on a fever scale every single time I've been there. Now, you can go to YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman gang stalked at San Diego Hall of Justice, okay, or Hall of Justice San Diego, and just listen to what I'm describing, and then listen to the evidence. There's more than one video online. You can also make sure research what's in the description of my YouTube videos. Hold on one second. This is like the 4th time today that I've gotten up from lying down, so I'm not feeling 100% right now. So I apologize if my video is not being if it's not the best video I've ever made. The point being is that we're gonna see if any problems transpire towards me inside of the Hall of on my way inside to the Hall of Justice, or at the Hall of Justice, especially when I'm going through the body scanners. Hold on one second. You know how, like, when you go to some police stations or the airport, you got to put all your shit on this little, sorry about the language, how you got to put all your stuff on the conveyor belt, and then you got to walk through a body scanner? Hold on. It was on the other side of that body scanner where I experienced being sexually harassed by 2 San Diego sheriff's officers on February 20th, 2013. Hold on. Now, when you go through these body scanners, your body only goes through them. All your belongings goes underneath this property scanner, okay, right next to you. But once it goes through the property scanner, all the other individuals that were in front of me in line are regathering their property back up, putting their belts back on, shoelaces or shoes back on and stuff, and gathering whatever property they put in their property bins. What am I trying to say? They can easily prop up anybody to grab my shit, okay, before I'm able to physically walk to it and retrieve it. So we're going to see if that happens. We're going to see if any type of event is going on around me, concerning me, or around me that distracts me physically from watching it, or from any police officers that are supposed to be watching people's property until they can regather it. The point being is this. You can go to Google and you can type in staged events in gang stalking. They're actually called street theaters. Hold on. So you can go to Google right now and type in street theaters and gang stalking, street theaters and organized stalking, and you'll literally be able to witness that street theaters are nothing but staged events. And when they stage events, they will also stage the witnesses. Okay, so if they'll go as far as staging an event as well as with a witness, do you honestly think that they will not stage a street theater to cause a physical distraction to distract me and or any police officers that are supposed to be watching people's property until it's regathered by the person that the property belongs to? Now, if you go to Google and type in gang stalking and police, then, well, geez, all they got to do is play their role in the street theater and act like they're being distracted because of another event that's going on around us. Do you understand? Now, my duffel bags carry tape recorders in them, evidence in them, and things that I hold dear to me. Okay, so the point being, we're also going to see if any negative thing happens to me tomorrow. Whether it be while I'm waiting to see about if I have to show up to court tomorrow, in court, okay? And if I do go to court and get brought before a judge, we're going to see if his little skanky ass tries to dig into my living situation. Gang stalking and organized stalking is nothing but flat out literal organized crime in the system at every level. The federal, state, and local level. Excuse me for a second. Okay? And judges are connected to it. Make no mistake about it. Okay? In fact, you can just go to Google right now and type in judges and gang stalking. Police officers and gang stalking. Lawyers and gang stalking. Excuse me. So, the point being, and then go to YouTube and type in, then go to Google and type in universities and gang stalking. University police and gang stalking. You can also go to Google and type in how gang stalking perpetrators create homelessness of targets. So if any of my property, any of it, is stolen in any way, shape, or form, that includes all property that's taken out of my pockets, okay, and any property that is in my carry-all bag and in my backpack. If anything negative happens towards me or any of my property, including my bike, including the bike lock, that means anything towards my bike or bike lock or any property that I'm carrying or any property that is in my pocket that's got to be put in the bins on the conveyor belt inside the Hall of Justice. It'll be directly connected to gang stalking no matter how it transpires. And you better understand, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it that way, but the point being is this. These filthy perpetrating assholes, they know I wear a tape recorder. I've literally pulled it out in front of UCSD police. I've literally even talked about having a tape recorder on me inside the Hall of Justice. Okay? So they know I wear a tape recorder. So when they bring about an event towards me, they even have to make it appear on my own tape recorder that it's happening for any other reason except for gang stalking, or it's happening because of something I did. That's right, gang stalking street theaters, baby. But they're nothing but played out skits where everybody's got a role in the skit in order to bring about a desired effect, a desired result. Okay? So if anybody bothers me at all, or any of my property, okay, inside the Hall of Justice, from the second I approach the doors up until the second I walk out and leave in fact, if anybody bothers me on my way to the Hall of Justice, for the whole time duration while I'm downtown, up until I get back to this spot, it'll be directly connected to gang stalking. And then if anything happens to me at this spot, including any property that's left here. Now, I'm going to show you this sign. I made a video yesterday and then uploaded it to the internet yesterday, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to include it in this video as well. Hold on a second. And I know you can't see me the best right now, but that's okay because it's the statements that count. This sign was made by me as a result of you know what they did? They literally came down up in here in the last 2.5 weeks and it flattened my tires 3 times, my bike tires, because they know I'm using my bike. They know I'm using my bike to move the property. That's right. Gang stalking will do anything and everything to cause you to have stress and duress. Anything and everything. So what I did was, as a result of not being able to move all my property from the time they gave me the ticket up until the time of the court date tomorrow, I made this sign. Let me read what the sign says, and then I'll explain a little bit about it, and then I got to go back to laying down, and then I got to get up and cook dinner, because it's going to be dark out here pretty soon. Alright, so it says, do not remove, this sign goes in front of the tent when I leave, okay, after the tent's locked up, okay, and let me just take a puff off my cigarette, and then I'll tell you what the sign says. It was actually, placed in front of my tent yesterday, and it's going to be definitely placed in front of it tomorrow morning. Here's what the sign says. It says, do not remove this property, okay? The person, here, let me just show it to you better. It says, the person who owns it is moving the property from here, okay? Every day, okay? Then it goes on to say, all property will be completely gone by 11/15/14, November 15th, 2014. And the reason why I decided to do this is because I'm not going to let these little filthy whore rat asses, okay, cause me to have to live in so much mental duress that I'm frightened about what's going to happen to me if everything's not moved out by tomorrow. I'm not going to let them. They've already ruined my life. I'm homeless because of gang stalking. You can go to Google and type in gang stalking creating homelessness at targets and look at what comes up. Just research it. Okay? And then I'm gang stalked all over UCSD campus. I'm going to bring this up. I might as well, since I got my phone out. I'm going to right now go to YouTube, and I'm going to bring up a couple videos for you to pay attention to. Okay? You see this video title right here? I don't know if you can see it because I didn't really focus the lens. This is the kind of camera where you got to focus the lens before you start recording. Okay? So the title of the YouTube video, you know the / key on your keyboard? This is what you got to do. Go to Google and type in 11 / 27 / 13 learning disabled woman tells UCSD police how she's gang stalked. Now this video was uploaded on the 27th of November 2013, the very next day. Now in this is a video of me talking to a UCSD campus police officer, telling him in front of the guys in the library, telling him that every time I go on their campus, individuals walk by me and stand around me and say gang stalk, oh my God. Okay? This video is in reference to a transferred audio file of that conversation I had with him 7 days before, on November 20th, 2013. Okay? It was uploaded on 11/27/2013. The very next day, on Thanksgiving Day 2013, guess what I caught on my tape recorder happening directly to me, okay, by two men on Gilman Road, which is the same exact sidewalk UCSD is on. Now Instagram, that's Instagram. I'll play the video again in a second, but let me just explain to you what this is. Thanksgiving Day 2013, I just left La Jolla Village Square Plaza from seeing a movie over at AMC Theater, which is in the plaza. After I got done seeing a movie, went outside, lit up a cigarette as I'm unlocking my bike. I made a statement in my tape recorder, let's see if anything happens to me on the way home. I start riding my bike on Gilman Road. These two guys appear. One of the men were actually directly connected to the group of idiots that they set up to hike out 100 feet away, who harassed me day and night from November 2012 up until mid-April 2014. Now, and I got a video picture of them, it's already online. So they appear on the sidewalk, intentionally obstructed my ability to be able to continue to ride my bike on the sidewalk, and then started harassing me and then started threatening me. And as they're doing it, they both say gang stalk together. They did say oh my God, but see the event was caught on a tape recorder, so there's a lot more to this event, okay, than what's on this little small 15-second video, because Instagram only allows you 15 seconds. So I fast forwarded the video to my from my phone. Okay, it was actually caught on a tape recorder, then I transferred it from the tape recorder to another phone of mine that I had before I bought this one. Transferred it from my phone to Instagram, so I could just put this one of the most important segments of this event online by putting it on Instagram and then putting Instagram on Twitter. So you only hear 15 seconds of what they're saying. But if you were able to hear more, you'd be able to hear them say, oh my God, as well. That's exactly what I told the UCSD campus police officer 8 days before. Now, one of the men was directly connected to this hiking area. So, go to YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at UCSD. Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at UCSD Press Center. Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at UCSD Club Med. If you listen closely to those videos and all the cooperating evidence that's in the description of each one, you'll literally hear students and other people getting around me and saying gang stalk, oh my God, on UCSD campus. I tell the UCSD campus police officer on November 20th, 2013, they're getting around me on campus every day and saying it around me. I catch this 8 days later. Gang and stalking, I'll F you up. Okay? So think about this. One of the men has already been identified on video and audio, and then another separate event to be directly connected to this area. Okay? He then gets up on the sidewalk and says this to me 8 days after I tell a UCSD campus police officer that they're doing it to me on their campus. UCSD police come here to evict me. Do you understand? Same methodology is being utilized around me here at UCSD and on a sidewalk between both. Thank you.